can do it all on the offensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will lead this team as they prepare to do battle inside Ball Arena. Thunder, Nuggets, coming up next, right after this. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4, with Hartenstein at the center spot, and it's Williams at small forward. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
Here's SGA. Following the basket by Jokic. And again, SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Jokic. Watson for 3. Another 3 for Denver. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's SGA. Driving in. Rebound by Murray. Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Watson, the pass to Jokic. Now Murray. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting 1.
And Murray, never shy, absorbs the contact there and gets it to go.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
And you could tell by the reaction there, the crowd loved it.
Murray with the bounce pass. Watson finds Murray. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Holmgren dishes to Williams. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Wallace against Murray. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Bangs home the trifecta. Jokic has got 5.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the three-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Gordon. And Johnson subbed in for Peyton Watson. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Wallace. Now, here's Mitchell. Over in the corner, Caruso. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Williams can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 4. There's the drive. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Denver's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray on the wing. Johnson from downtown. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 5. For 3, Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot.
Man, he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And they double up Murray. Inside from 7. Thunder with the rebound. Over in the corner, Dort. Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Williams. Into the lane. And he slams it down right on top of Cameron Johnson.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. It's all tied in Denver. After this break, we'll be back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. Wallace with the ball. Scoreless thus far. He takes it in. That one goes in. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. The Nuggets making a switch here. Struthers checked in. Here's Wallace, and he banks in the layup. Wallace has got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Thunder shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Holmgren outside. It's Dort on the wing. Six on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. There's Gordon with the 3. And another miss by Denver.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Kevin, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Wallace outside. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts the move on. The putback. Here's Hartenstein. Rebound by the Nuggets. 1:51 left in the first half. It's stolen by SGA. Jacks up a three. They get it back. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Hardaway with a wide open look. Pass to Gordon. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. 4 on the clock. For 3, Holmgren drills the three-pointer.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
It's Hardaway with the drive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Jared McCain subbed in for Wallace. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Murray. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets it go with a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here is Williams. Back to McCain. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 9 seconds left to play in the first half. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Up in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about a shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Murray, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Wallace kicks to Williams. Just 5 to shoot for the tie. Here's Hartenstein. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Hartenstein's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Goes up at the stripe. Murray, good. Murray's got 8 points.
And the mid-range seeming effortless for Murray. He's got a touch that makes that shot a good option for him.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon finds Jokic. Down low. Over to the wing. On the wing, Gordon. The second chance effort. Back to Jokic. Oh, soft hands from Jokic.
And the teardrop coming from a 7-footer. No one is stopping the Joker there.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Outside, SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Jokic with his screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. For the lead, and stolen by Murray. Oh, and here we go. Watson, nobody there. And Watson slams it in.
Murray with a great defensive play to get that break going.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's SGA. The layup missed.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Here's Murray. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Kevin, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. Watson kicks to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Really, Murray can hit from anywhere on the arc. The corner 3 is just another trick he has up his sleeve.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Holmgren outside. Fader on the way. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Oh, good awareness right there from Holmgren, making sure to get off a great look in time.
Murray against Wallace. Now here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Out to Hardaway. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hardaway's got 6 points.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nuggets lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 4. So the Thunder 5 right now. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Mitchell is out there with Jared McCain, and it's Caruso in at the small forward spot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jokic. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And something else that has stood out to me is the defense hasn't had any chance at stopping them in the mid-range.
Back to Johnson. Jokic with the screen on Caruso. Jokic finds Johnson. Wide open. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Now Mitchell, and he drives in, and there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's his first foul. The wide open look here for Caruso. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Nuggets leading. Johnson outside. Pass to Strother. Jokic inside. Defended by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about it.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
These players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Wallace comes in for Jared McCain. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Alec.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Denver's head coach was saying to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we've just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Pass to Brown. The three from Johnson drains it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Wallace outside. Misses the 3. Denver leading by 3. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver.
Number 27, Jamal Murray.
They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. SGA from outside. Down it goes for 3.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Valanciunas.
Now to the lineup for Denver, number 32.
Wallace against Murray. 5 to shoot. Jokic inside. He's against Hartenstein. Outside Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Murray. Trying again.
And what I like about Murray is how he...
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Time to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials...
2 shots.
The ruling on the floor
Original
stands.
personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the glass.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Jalen Williams. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. Jokic sets the screen for Murray, and they call an illegal screen here.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Thunder shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. SGA from 15 feet away. It's good.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Murray looking around. Now Jokic. Now Murray. Another chance here. Does not go. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
SGA against Brown. Jokic with the steal.
Points are an absolute must here.
And they need to continue to play with urgency.
Here's Murray. Rocket 6. Holmgren with the steal. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
And it misses. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Shea, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
Ah, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.